Hello, everybody. It is I, You2Cool, back again, and welcome back to Take It Back Tuesday. I'm so excited to review this guy. Okay, so as I said in the last video, originally I was gonna do a McQueen and Mater in this series. I think I said that. I don't remember the specifics, but all I know is that my plans for this season, I guess you would call it, like this volume of the series, changed. So much so that I actually ended up breaking one of my rules for the series. Originally, when I made the series not last year, I don't think. It was 2024. It was 2024 or 2025. I think it was 2025, actually. One of my major rules was that I wanted to only cover diecasts that were a decade old. And I broke that with Tommy Highbanks because I wanted to, include Cars 3 in the anniversary year. I wanted to celebrate the Cars franchise as a whole. But then I realized there's another month with 5, items, like 5 Tuesdays. So that's 5 more items I can review. And so, yeah, I just changed my plans a little bit so that I could save the main character variants for a little later. So I was actually struggling to figure out who would take the place of today's review. And then I remembered this guy right here. I have not reviewed this guy ever, I don't think. This is Percy Hanbrakes. He was released in the Radiator Springs Classics line. This was a line exclusive to Toys R Us that specifically focused on releasing Cars 1 items for a little bit. Eventually did make it to Cars 2 by releasing Cars 2 items that were specifically tailored to Radiator Springs. Just a lot of Radiator Springs specific themed items. And so that's where this guy comes in. This guy is part of the Radiator Springs flashback, the Our Town sequence, as most fans call it. Percy has a car finder bio. It says that he's usually pretty, good at checking up on himself, except for when he needs to fill up for gas. Hence why he gets towed by Mater in the, flashback. Percy was exclusive to a 3-pack, and that 3-pack is one of the rarest of all time. Crazy thing is, I didn't get it for this guy. I got it for Brand New Mater because I saw him as a single, and I was like, oh boy, I really want Brand New Mater. And so I just kind of found the 3-pack, and I thought nothing of this guy until years later when I realized, oh my goodness, this guy's like ridiculously expensive. I wonder if part of that is due to another thing with this guy being that he was a 2010 exclusive. Not 2010 exclusive, 2010 canceled car. A lot of cars got canceled in 2010, unfortunately, and that, did mean that Percy Handbrakes wasn't available for a while, so yeah. But all that preamble aside, I'm super excited to review this guy again because I actually do kind of like this guy. He's a pretty nifty little item. Starting off with his face here, he's looking off to the side, very movie accurate. He has this nice little grill here. It's so different from every other grill I've seen in the Cars franchise. It's like just a bunch of lines, no like outer like thing. It's just 2 vents, textured. Got this nice little arrow in the bottom. Got these lights, super well detailed. Nice silver bumper. He has a mouth plate, which a lot of cars had begun to phase out at this time, but since he was designed in 2010 when mouth plates were all the rage, he just kept that this entire time, which I guess does keep him as sort of a legacy item. He's this nice, like, dark red color. Pretty cool, pretty unique. He has these thin white walls with the singular, like, silver hubcap in the center. Looks really, just really splendid. Mine's got a bit of a bent axle, but, I've had him in my collection for years, so I don't really mind. One inaccuracy with this guy is that his canopy area, the cab area, everything from here is supposed to be a separate color, but instead they just doused him in a single sort of red, which, I get, but also I kind of wish they made him a bit more accurate. This guy is the sort of rounder sort of car model that a lot of the Radiator Springs visitors from this era had. Either that or really massive fins. It was like one or the other. It has these really big side view mirrors, similar, I think, to Chug's mirrors from the Planes franchise. Yeah, very fancy. Over here is the back. He unfortunately has a chip. I would paint over it, but again, this guy's a classic. I can't mess with that. 2769, pretty nice license plate. Reused from Edwin Cranks though, who was also in that pack. So yeah, for the longest time, my only Our Town cars were just brand new Mater, Edwin Cranks, and then just Percy Handbrakes, just casually Percy Handbrakes. Oh, I think he's also gonna have a bit of a chip in the trunk area here. Very similar to like Jodon Jackson from Cars 3. I usually don't compare characters in this series. I try to like let Take It Back Tuesday fully be like I'm reviewing the singular car, but I do have Louise Nash, and she is a similar shape to this guy as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so overall, Percy Handbrakes is a really cool item, and I really hope Mattel re-releases them at some point. A lot of people are complaining about the 2026 re-releases. I can't really say anything on it yet, but I don't know. I think as long as we have, every once in a while a really good deep cut like Mike '07, I think we're in a good state. Because I'd rather that than just, not have cars like those, right? So if Percy Handbrakes is like the only like super interesting re-release in a year, I would still be content with that, even if it does kind of devalue mine a little bit. But I'm cool with that again. Yeah, so that's all I have for today. Hope you all enjoy the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye bye.